Hey guys, it's Rally here and welcome to episode 30 of Let's FIFA 18. And we're continuing our little journey in Division 4 in this episode. Currently, we played 3 matches in the division. We got a win, we got a draw, and we lost a match. Sort of similar to a lot of the divisions we've been playing. We started off pretty bad in most of them, like dropping points early on, and then we just started winning towards the end of them. So I'm hoping we can replicate that in this episode as well. So first opponent, insane team, 2 icons, and yeah, just overall some good players in the side. And some 1-2 passes here. Jesus and Overmars Zanini, and he's able to wiggle around my defenders and make it 1-0. So not exactly the start I was hoping for. 2 minutes in, and we are trailing. However, in the 15th minute, we'll get in for a shot with Eriksen, just wide of the post there. And the minute after, we again on the ball here. Played up to Eriksen to Paulinho. Paulinho with the track back. He's able to find the belly. Cruyff turn past the defender, and there we have a goal back to make it 1-1. My opponent, though, pushing forward as well, finding Tuliso here, sending it into the back post, and what a big save from Fairman in the net there to keep me even in this match. And as went into the 41st minute, Martial on the ball here, going with a couple of skill moves, able to beat quite a few defenders, actually, make his way into the box. I tried for the finesse shot, couldn't beat his goalkeeper, but Paulinho able to pick the ball up here. We pass it back into the box, and it gets a little bit clumsy, but somehow we're able to get the ball back. We pass it to Eriksen, who passes up to Dembele, he'll get it back, and a couple of quick passes, we find Dembele on through, he gets the second goal of the game, and we go into the lead. But as we went into the second half, my opponent, of course, pushing forward, big opportunity there, but another big save from Fairman in the net. He was performing pretty well. And yeah, in the 63rd minute, some good combination play here, and it's Dembele to get an assist to his name as well as he finds Eriksen here, and we make it 3-1. So pretty good stuff there. Dembele playing very well in this match, but my opponent pushing on to get back to try and get back into the game. We save it here yet again. Fairman, stellar performance. Sort of the man of the match being between him and Ousmane Dembele, and here I gave him too much space. I thought he was going to cut backwards. He did not, and in the end, he got a shot and he got the rebound. He made it 2-3, but it was too late, and we were able to hang on to the lead and thereby win the match 3-2 and get 3 more points in the division, making it look a little bit better in the division with another win. And with that, I decided to switch teams and jump onto a Serie A squad, which I did mention in the last episode. I was thinking of selling on. I'll probably do that in the next episode. I'm thinking I really enjoyed playing with it, but I also want to try and switch it up a little bit and try out some other players as well. So we'll be playing 2 farewell games, I guess we'll call it, in this episode with the team before we sell it on. So next opponent, he had Rashford as a centre mid, and you can probably guess what happened in the beginning of the game. He paused it and he changed formation. So Rashford, of course, getting up as a striker. It was very tough to play against this guy. Those players, the front 3 he had up top, we used them in the weekend league a while back, and they are very, very good. And then you had a Rashford in as well, which I didn't enjoy playing with that much myself, but this guy, he was doing pretty well with him, and his defense was so strong. I had a very difficult time breaking him down. He got some big opportunities here. I went over at flick, and for some reason, like, my right back Karstoff just didn't want to pass it or do anything. He got the ball and almost scored. But at least we did not concede. But it was a pretty one-sided match. As I said, he was very, very good in the defense, and I really struggled with creating chances against this guy. And going forward, this guy was creating a lot of opportunities, and he would get the 1-0 goal with Rashford here. And then I missed the tackle here. He got on through with Martial, and he was going to bury that as well for a 2-0 goal. So not looking too good, but I would, of course, try and get back into the game. I started creating some more stuff as I was down by 2 goals. We find Cuadrado here into the box. He gets a little bit clumsy, but we pick it back up onto Cuadrado. A little fake shot. We take the shot, but right on the goalkeeper. Not a good enough effort. And here, through ball to Griezmann. Griezmann wiggling back and forth, and I was like pushing more and more forward at this stage, and it just opened up so much space in my defense. He almost got a 3-0 goal there, but I was lucky, saved by the crossbar there. Costa into Cuadrado. Cuadrado trying to find some space and get in for a shot. Blocked off, and that was pretty much the story of the game. I was just shut down whenever I got into his box. Very, very tough defense, as I said, and I think it was fair enough I lost that match. Strong opponent, and unfortunately it sees me getting my second loss in the division. So It's not exactly looking amazing. From the first 5 matches, we got 7 points. And if we replicate that form, well, we will not promote because we need 16 points in order to get the promotion. So, yeah, we'll need to pick up some points as we've been doing in previous divisions as well towards the end. Anyways, we'll be playing one more match with the team, the last match with the Serie A side. And yeah, my opponent for the last match, he would be rocking with a 4-3-2-1 formation. Aubameyang on the top with Royce, which is a quite tasty little combination. Mkhitaryan in as well, strong midfield and a defense as well, as you'd expect in these divisions. And he starts off the match with losing possession in his build-up play, and what a football to Costa there to make it 1-0 and go into the lead early on. So I was, of course, happy with that. But here my defense got all out of position, some secondary pressure, saw my centre-back running out of position, and yeah, not good stuff there. And I was really struggling with Aubameyang. He was just running past my defenders for fun. And yeah, it was 1-1 as we went into the second half. He's on the ball here, played on through to Castro. I tried to cover the pass across. It gave him space for the shot, and that made it 2-1. Looking to get back, of course. Gomez on the ball here, lays it off to Cuadrado. Cuadrado on to Costa. Costa into the box. Lovely ball, past the slide tackle, and that really deserved to go into the back of the net, I felt. Everything was done perfectly, but just couldn't score the goal. He gets a free kick here, big opportunity onto the crossbar, and we pick the ball up straight away. We go on the counter attack here. We play it out wide to Gomez. Gomez, he'll stop up. He'll find Costa, a little dummy, goes past Marcelo here, makes his way into the box, and this time around we would put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-2. Hoping that maybe we could get a third goal and win this match. But then here, Aubameyang running on through. I tried to cover the run, but I just didn't get close to him at all. Just ran right past me, scored the goal to 3-2, and that was me losing the match. As you can see, I didn't have many shots, and I was just really struggling in my 2 last matches. And thereby, I do lose another match. It's not looking too good in the division, but hopefully changing up the Serie A squad will see us perform a little bit better in the next episode. And that's pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.